Hello students, today we are going to begin a new lesson, that is Joan of Arc. This is a small play depicting the courage and confidence of Joan of Arc, who played an important part in French history. This play is written by George Bernard Shaw. If you have the textbook, you can open, otherwise you refer the video. Here is an information about the playwright George Bernard Shaw, who was an Irish playwright and critic. He wrote more than 60 plays during his lifetime, including major works such as Man and Superman in 1902, Pygmalion in 1912, and in 1923, Saint Joan. He was the leading dramatist of his time, and he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in the year 1925. Before we begin this lesson, let us go through the meanings. Grimly means seriously. Squire, a person of high position. Armor means a type of a protective cloth metal cloth used for in the war. Blackhead means stupid person. Assuming, taking for granted. Monsieur, a French word for Mr. Dauphin means the oldest son of the King of France. Here we have gone through the meanings. When I explain the play, you have to keep it in the mind what are the meaning stands for. Let us see the introduction of the play. Now the scene was war scene. The war fought between England and France from 1337 to 1453 and has come to be known as the 100 Years of War. Now Joan, she was a peasant girl born in eastern France, who led the French army to several victories during this war. She played an important role in the war and brought victories. She belonged to a peasant girl. She lived in eastern France. 1337 to 1453, this period is known as the 100 Years of War. This play begins at the time when all of northern France and some parts of the southwest were under foreign control, and the English controlled some parts and the Burgundians controlled the other. The city of New Orleans, one of the few remaining French cities, was held by the English. The year 1429, this was the period of 1337 to 1453. And the position when the English people controlled some parts and the Burgundians controlled the others, and all of northern France and some parts of southwest were under foreign control. This was the period of 1429. So the scene begins now. Captain Robert de Baudricourt, a military officer, is seated at the table and his steward stands facing him. Now let us see, the play begins here. The characters are Robert, steward and Joan at present, and some soldiers on the screen, on the set. Now Robert speaks. I told you to throw the girl out. You have 50 armed soldiers and dozens of strong servants to carry out my orders. Are they afraid of her? He shouts at his steward saying that, throw that girl out. Girl means here Joan, a young girl. Robert says, I have given you 50 armed soldiers and dozens of strong servants to carry out the orders. Why you want that girl? Are you afraid of that girl? So steward says, no sir, we are not afraid. She puts courage within us. She is not afraid of anything. We think that you are afraid of her. So Robert gets angry and he says, why? Where is she now? Steward says, she is in the courtyard, sir. Robert goes to the window and asks the soldiers to send the girl up. The girl, Joan, she enters, a well-built, strong country girl of age 17 to 18 years. The squires, the soldiers, glare, neither frightens her nor stops her. She speaks very confidently. She comes and wishes to Robert, because since she has a high position, she says, "Good morning, sir, Captain Squire. You are supposed to give me horse and armor and some soldiers and send me to the Dauphin." Dauphin means king of or king's son. So she says that you are supposed to give me a horse and armor and some soldiers and send me to the Dauphin. Robert says, "Are you mad?" The girl is mad. "Why didn't you tell me so, you blockhead?" Blockhead means stupid person. Steward says, "Sir, do not get anger. Don't shout at her. Give her what she wants." Steward says to Robert, "Don't shout at the girl. Give her whatever she asks." Robert says, "I shall send you back to your father with orders to put you under lock and key." Robert says, "I shall send you back to your father with orders to put you under lock and key," means here to put behind the bars. Joan answers, "You think you will, Squire, but it won't happen that way. You said you would not see me, but here I am." She says to the Robert, "You said that you are such a big officer, Squire, but you said that you won't see me again. See, I am here. You want to throw me out of the room, out of the place." Robert, "So you are assuming that I will give you what you want?" Robert says, "That means you are thinking that, you are taking into consideration that I will grant you whatever you want." Joan says, "Yes, sir. Yes, Squire. A horse will cost 16 francs. Now, Joan gives an explanation to Robert. A horse will cost 16 francs. Francs means, you know how we have the currency here, rupees, there in France, francs. It is a big amount of money, but I can save it on the armor. I don't need beautiful armor made to my measure. I can find a soldier's armor that will fit me." Armor means a metal clothing which is used when they go for war, used in the war field. She says that, "I don't need beautiful armor, or I can take from any soldier. I adjust with that. I shall not want many soldiers. The Dauphin will give me all I need to free Orleans." She says that, "I don't want any soldiers. I don't want any expensive or beautiful armor. I will adjust whatever the soldiers have. And I'm sure Dauphin will provide me to free Orleans, to bring freedom or to free the Orleans who are under the control of others." Dear students, the play is bigger or big, I can say. Again, I'm going to divide into different parts here so that we can understand the play very clearly. So far, we have come across the scene, that is Robert, Steward and Joan, how they are discussing and how Joan is preparing to go for a war to free Orleans, and how Joan is supported by Steward, and at present Robert was against Joan because she was very young girl, hardly 17 to 18 years. So he thinks that she cannot do anything. She is unable to do. So she was supported by Steward, and Joan is demanding few things which she needs in the war field. And the remaining part we are going to study in the next chapter. Till that, thank you, dear students, and have a nice day. I have not given any assignment here, children, because please complete the previous assignment so that once we complete this play, we can have assignment on this lesson. Thank you, dear students.